Hello everybody, Shadefyre here, and today I'm going to do a little playthrough of the Resident Evil 7 demo, which I haven't seen any video or anything of this demo. I was kind of not too interested in Resident Evil 7 when they first announced it as basically, hey, it's first person, and it's kind of like, other first person games that have become popular in the horror genre recently, aka without any combat. Turns out there is going to be combat in the final game, so I sort of turned around a little bit, and I'll probably get Resident Evil 7 next month. But yeah, this demo is finally out on PC, so I figured I'd give it a go through.
Yeah. Keep your hand. Go with that. Ow! Keep still. Good. Damn it.
So was that related to what's happening now, or did we just sort of time skip? Also, I believe this is the full demo, including, the most recent patch, which I guess means you can actually escape the house now. Alright, so here we are in some sort of spooky mansion, but not a Spencer mansion. Play Moonlight Sonata. Oh, you suck. Bet I'm missing a fuse. Yep. Alright. I shall dash them against the stones. Okay. Doesn't really help us here. But yeah, so are we going to get back to what happened with the other two guys? Is this the same guy that we were looking through the eyes of there? Guy kind of looks like he would fit in Resident Evil 4. Looks like one of the Ganados. Alright, let's get out of this fucking room. You have to open the door and then walk into it to actually open it. I guess you can tell if you can open the door because he'll put his hand out. It is really funny the way they describe this. Basically, they found a super convoluted way to say this is a first-person game now. Something like, the immersive new visual experience. Or something like that. You could have just said, yo bro, it's Resident Evil, but it's first person now. But it will tickle your 5 senses. Oh, we can press spacebar to, don't hit me. Non-functional mirror. Kind of looks like a black mirror. It's got all the kind of visual effects you expect, though, with the real-time shadows and stuff. It's just hard not to look at this and see, like, Outlast or something similar. Alright, there's the finger. Isn't there some kind of mystery involving this finger? Or at least there was. Made of celluloid. I was gonna say, does this D-pad thing do anything? Okay. I guess I can't equip a finger. That was a interact prompt there. So from what I understand, this demo is not super long. We should be able to knock this out in a single video. So there can't be too much in the way of puzzles or anything going on. Lovely sticky fridge. With just kind of generic sacks of meat. Also, this game is supposed to actually take place after Resident Evil 6, chronologically, I guess? Which, I don't really see how that's going to mean anything here. I mean, really the only long-term takeaway from Resident Evil 6 would be, you know, global bioterrorism outbreaks with BOWs. But, now we're out here in, you know, the southern United States in some decrepit plantation house or something. You know, you don't typically find cockroaches living inside of liquid. I mean, I guess it's congealed a bit, so maybe they were just hanging out on top. There's your physics chairs. It wouldn't be immersive first person without ridiculous physics. Oh, let's see if I can knock this chair over. Nope. It weebled and wobbled, but it did eventually fall over. Alright, so we've got some Mirelurk parts in the microwave here. Someone's been microwaving BOWs. Is that running water I hear, or just the sound of maggots? Ah, this is where we find Lewis. I keep stopping and hitting the button, waiting for the door to open, and then be like, oh right, I have to walk into it. And then a cow exploded here. This does look like it'll have a size inventory. Like you can see, this bolt cutter takes up 2 squares, so I guess there will be some inventory management in the main. How do I actually select these? Because I'm pressing 1 and 2 and it brings that up, but I can't actually do anything. Arrows don't do anything. So yeah, I have no idea how to actually equip this stuff if I have to equip it. You could get out if you had a key, or we could just smash the window with the bolt cutters and, you know, unlock it from the inside, but that would be a little too easy. I'm going to say probably one way this isn't like Outlast is we're not going to get pickaxed in the dick at the end. Because the Outlast games seem to really have a thing for dicks, and the removal of them. Okay, so we're going to put that in the VCR. Solving puzzles. Is there anything else we can do with these bolt cutters? Just want to make sure I didn't miss any prompts around here. We can also go upstairs. I haven't done that yet. Jill's Wild Ride. Mate, what is this doing here? Delvey Haunted House Rehearsal.
Who? Where did you find this guy?
Give me a break, Pete.
Hey, I only work with professionals. Speaking of which, make sure the sound is right this time. I don't want a repeat of Amarillo.
That was 2 fucking years ago.
I don't do ADR.
Alright, so now we are playing the videotape.
This new guy? I'm not feeling it. Again? Just don't be surprised if we have to make a change. New plan. We do a walkthrough of the inside first, then we shoot the intro.
Just like we always do. Just try to say the show's name this time, okay?
No problem. Tonight on Sewer Gators, another worthless fucking shithole. Happy?
Ecstatic.
So I guess we're not playing as one of these guys, we're just kind of watching their tapes afterwards. As they explore this creepy murder house.
Are we rolling? Alright, let's go.
Full of virally infected hillbillies, no doubt.
Get out of the way.
It's locked.
After you.
So, why are we in hell this time?
Do you ever prep?
What's the prep? Shitty house, spooky sounds? Ooh, is it haunted?
I'm so scared right now.
Fuck me. I was an anchor, you know?
Weekend sub, Pete. Not anchor.
What's that?
Nothing.
It's not a true ghost
Sorry,
hunter
Andre.
show because we're not filming in night
Abandoned
vision.
farmhouse, missing family, foul play suspected. The usual.
How long did you say this place has been abandoned?
3 years.
Clancy, get a shot of this. Let's make a great cutaway.
Tom Clancy?
So, Hillbilly Joe and his family go missing.
Not hillbillies, the Bakers. Jack and Marguerite Baker. And they were quiet, not backward. A lot of bad rumors about their son, Lucas. Bad seed, apparently.
Weren't the Bakers also the hillbillies in Cabin in the Woods?
Shit! I know I should have worn my good shoes. Oh, shit. Glad I had my shots. Although, this would make a great backdrop.
Wouldn't want to
Andre,
get tetanus
what do you
from this
think?
painting.
Andre? Andre! Andre! Clancy, you see where Andre went? Where is he? Unfucking believable.
He's
This
gonna
is the
jump
last
out and
time I
scare
worked with
us.
That guy. I mean, producers, they come and go, but a good cameraman like you, Clancy, you stick with me.
Oh, I can't open this door. I can only put my hand on it. I like how they have this whole animation of you like putting your hands on doors and
What the fuck
stuff.
was
But when you
Hear
actually like jiggle the handle, you don't actually do it with your hand. You just do it with your mind.
that? Andre? Where the fuck is he? Andre, where are you, man?
I have a feeling somebody's been completely globally saturated. Well, we're full circle now. We're back at the TV.
What the hell? You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
All right, new deal. We find Andre and we go. I mean, fuck this show.
Well, I want to know what's in here. I'm sure Andre is down here in the thing that we just opened. Wow, this goes down for a long time. It turns out there was an umbrella facility underneath this house. Hey, look, it's Blair Witch. Andre. Oh, that's where that shot that everybody used comes from. Okay, but how did he get here down there so quickly? Alright. So, I guess that told us that there's a switch here. Well, it seemed to work out great for them, so let's go down there too. But let's actually go upstairs first. Because I didn't do that, and I didn't do it in the video either, so... Let's just poke around a little bit. We've got this bleeping button. And, well, not much else, apparently. Ooh, sexy mannequins. None of them have hands, so we can't do anything with this finger. Nope, can't even try to open this dresser. Alright then, so all that's up here is... Ooh, the mannequin wasn't there before, was she? Just gonna press this button. Stairs. Yes, please. Oh. Because I do have to, plug something in here. Well, there's a cut cable, so I guess that's probably why it's not working. But those aren't the same cables? Alright, well, I guess we'll have to go fuck around with something else before we can, do whatever there. I can't tell if this thing is teleporting to me in a typical spooky mannequin fashion, or I'm actually just not paying attention to where it is. Can we shove it down the stairs? Oh, we can shove it down the stairs. Oh, little pirouette. Truly immersive horror. Didn't even make a sound. Ah yes, this is the, our ancestor, Sir Bagsworth, who everybody was ashamed of because he was hideous. Is that a key? What is in the middle there? Is it scissors? Like weird bendy scissors? Like the kind you would, use creatively on somebody? Alright. I guess we're going into the hole. I really want to know what this button does. It's like a block or something. I assume if we had like an actual something in our hand, that might be the use. Oh, there's the back door key. Okay, so we can't actually go down here. We can't find out what happened to corner-facing zombie guy. I mean, I assume we can't just go out. Oh, there's a fella. Or was it a ghost? Zombie ghosts, leave this place. But this is our house. Oh. All new avenues of exploration have opened. Oh, well, not doing anything there. Handgun ammo? Now you're talking my language. No, I can't even complain about this mirror because it's not there. Okay, that looks like a key item in a Resident Evil game. Gotta put that on a scale or something. A lot of, shoes in here. And a bloody tricycle. Wait, what? Looks like you could fit something into it. Oh, I bet we're gonna put a valve handle in there. Or a crank, perhaps. What is it with this guy and cranks? What did I pick up? Oh, handgun ammo. We have one bullet. We're gonna save it for ourselves. Interruptus. The painting. Blank notebook. Alright. I'm gonna have to make a pencil scratching in there of something. Okay, it's locked. And I guess we don't have this key because if we did, the inventory would pop up. Suppose we can try to use that other key we got, because there's not too much we can do in here. Oh, the door opened up. Wait, no. That's not even the same door. Let's try pressing this button again. I was about to say, oh, the mannequin's not here anymore, but I forgot I pushed her down the stairs. Nope, still nothing. At what point do we find a fetus in the sink? Norman Reedus' spooky fetus. Hey, there she is.
Welcome to the family, son.
Well, that wasn't particularly spooky.
Still. We gotta get the hell out of here. Come on.
They left them the bluntest fucking knife as a jape. Bad ending. Alright, so clearly I was supposed to do something else before I went outside. Alright. So I guess if I want to continue, I'd have to skip through all that again to find out exactly where I'm going. Alright, well, I have no idea what to do differently because, like, you can't activate this. Oh, you can. You just have to jam your face right up against it. Okay, so I guess because I didn't watch the videotape, something should be different here. Yeah, this fuse wasn't there before. Or maybe it was and I just didn't notice it. But, yeah, I kind of glanced over some stuff to see if I was going the right way, kind of thing. And, you know, this demo sounds pretty convoluted and not really in a good way. I don't know, I'm not really interested in replaying this again and again to find all the little secrets. I prefer these things to be kind of straightforward, instead of wandering around using a dummy finger to see what it does. Which, again, I never really watched any gameplay of the demo, but just hearing people talk about it, I was like, man, that does not sound like a lot of fun. Different strokes for different folks. Alright, so the power turns that on. But yeah, I mean, I just walked around here and mashed F the entire way through the house. And the only thing that was different is there's apparently a small keyhole here. That's the only thing different I noticed. Yep, fridge is still sticky. I guess this does have multiple endings. You know, it is possible to escape, but there are other things. Obviously, we've got the bad ending. But there are some other endings, I guess. Another stapled door. So that's obviously not going to be a way to go. Smashing F as I walk and see what comes up. Oh, there we go, there's a door. Didn't even see that. That's a Umbrella Corp helicopter. Wow, it's the first thing in this that has had anything to do with Resident Evil. Except if this takes place after 6, there shouldn't be any sort of Resident Evil. Shouldn't be any sort of Umbrella Corps anymore. Basement key. Okay. Probably unlocks the great-looking thing in the kitchen. That's where it came in. Alright, that could potentially be a way out. Yeah, I guess there's some whole thing with the dummy finger you can do to make a dummy hand and then use it in specific locations and gives you an item that I guess you use in the main game, but I don't think I'm going to bother with that. That just sounds like a pain in the ass. Can I get over there? No, I just hold my hands up. I can't push these mannequins. That looks like a seam. That's probably not supposed to look like that. So I guess to make things extra annoying, you do have to be really close to some things when you mash F to make them actually do something. I'm just trying to see if I missed anything here. I guess I can't do anything with this microwave. Oh, it's a bird, I think. It's like a crow that's been microwaved. Where was that door? Oh. I guess we have to watch the videotape to make that guy appear so the other door will open. Because, yeah, that basement key... Oh, no, maybe not. I think we can just open this door. We still need to find this valve handle. Can I just pull one of these little ones off? Oh, there's something there. Lockpick. Now we are the master of unlocking. Okay, so bodies and some sort of monster. Well, I think we should be fine as long as we don't let these bodies hit the floor. So I couldn't actually move there. I had to take that hit. Which I guess means I get the bad ending now. Because it's spoiled that if you take damage here, you get a bad ending. What did we pick up there? We got some sort of key. Stop gooping me, fella. Ah, you dick. I had an F prompt for a second. Oh no, I died. Well, that's not an ending at all. That's just a regular old death. Oh, and of course, there's no resume, so I have to do that entire thing again. Isn't that lovely? So I guess that F prompt we had on the hanging bodies we can use to sort of defend ourselves from Mr. Goopy. Also, let's not stand near the thing where it broke through the wall and fucking stunned me or whatever, because I couldn't do anything until I took damage. And we have to do this without taking damage. Yeah, see, so I guess if we do that, we can kick the bodies into this fella. Yeah. Then when you smash F on here, you can... Okay, so I only grabbed the valve handle, not the key. So we're gonna have to go back down there. Let's see what this valve handle actually does. The good thing about this is, once you know where to go, you can do this a lot faster each time. But I'm just not really big on the whole learn through repetition in a game like this. You know, I'm fine with it in Dark Souls, where it's learning how to suck less through repetition. Oh, you know, I didn't pick up the lockpick this time. Oh boy. Got a 1911 with 4 bullets. It's in bad condition, probably because it was in a toilet full of blood, and thus probably would not work. Well, maybe a 1911 would. It's a pretty old and simple gun. So I guess I could try to use this to kill the goop fella and get the key. But who wants to guess that it's going to take more than 4 bullets to kill this guy? Or he's just not going to be here. Hello? Also, this has, instead of iron sights, this has that weird old game thing of sort of squint harder to aim. Oh, well, I hear him again. Also some sweet snapping there. Wow, this gun is super ineffective. It sounds like I'm firing a fucking BB gun at him. And now I got hit, so bad ending again. I guess let's see what this bad ending is. It's a fast-acting virus. I mean, at least that goopy monster does look like a Resident Evil monster. which, I suppose that makes that the second thing that actually makes this anything to do with Resident Evil, because there isn't a whole lot else. Let's just ignore that, I'm sure I'm fine. Probably should have saved a bullet for myself. Though, judging by what happened when I shot that monster, it would have just bounced off my head anyway. Kind of seems like a fast-acting Ouroboros.
Boy, you are nothing. Just a man without a family.
Oh no, he touched my face. I thought he had really weirdly, like, sunken eyes, but he's actually wearing glasses. Well, that's the infected ending. I don't know if I care enough to actually bother with the not getting hit ending. I don't know, maybe I'll go back to that in a short little bonus after this, but I think I'm done with Resident Evil 7, the beginning hour right now. This hasn't done much to change my opinion that this isn't going to be much of a Resident Evil game at all. And, you know, there are a lot of people who are like, oh, it's automatically not Resident Evil because it's first person. But for me, it's not that. It's the actual everything else that makes it feel like a Resident Evil game, you know? Because Resident Evil was never about, like, super big mystery puzzles and spooky ghost fingers and, you know? It was about conserving ammo and avoiding things that can kill you easily and eventually killing a lot of zombies. But then it was a third-person shooter and a co-op buddy game and then a more action-y third-person shooter, so it's not like a genre change is a big Resident Evil killer because, you know, well, for some people it was, but I like those other ones just fine, including 6. Well, okay, I'm kind of middling on 6, but let's not get into that. It was a lot better than Revelations 2, I'll say that. But, yeah, this just doesn't really scream Resident Evil to me so far. It's just another game like all of those other first-person games that have become popular in the horror genre in the last couple of years. You know, it's hard not to look at this and say, man, they looked at how popular that PT demo was before Konami shit in their own garden. And, hey, let's make the next Resident Evil like that. But, who knows? This could still be a good game. I'll probably still buy it and play it, you know. And maybe it won't feel like a Resident Evil game, but it doesn't mean it can't be a good one of those first-person games. Though, my god, that pistol was garbage, and I hope that's not representative of the guns in the game. But, yeah, that's Resident Evil 7's beginning hour teaser. Maybe I'll, you know, quickly dash through those other endings just to see what they are, but otherwise, I guess I'm done with this. And we'll see when Resident Evil 7 comes out if I'm gonna play it, which I probably will. Next month. But until then, folks all take care.